Welcome everybody to the Poke Battle Network. It is I, Sosaflow. Today we are going to be diving into the Arcana Cup. That's right, this is the new month of May meta for a Silph solo battlers. Now this meta has been around from the factions, so people have had time to get this meta under their belt, get a good feel for it. The meta has shifted, so today we're going to be taking a dive and looking at one of the added on Pokemon. So in this meta we have Ghost, Grass, Psychic, and Rock. Then we have Gyarados, we've got Pelipper, Scyther, Vespiquen, and the one and only Honchkrow, who is what we are talking about today, ranked number 6 here, Shadow version on PvPoke. As you can see, it has access to Snarl, Dark Pulse, and Sky Attack. You could do Brave Bird if you want to be brave. Has very numerous amounts of movesets, but Snarl, Sky Attack, Dark Pulse, the way to go here. And this is going to be your Grass and Ghost counter. This thing hard walls Grass and Ghost. It puts tons of bench pressure out there to put these Pokemon in check, where Grass, Ghost, and Psychic are all over the place. This Pokemon is one of those that is going to be able to get you those wins or help synergize your team, but it is not going to be the one that's going to lead your attack. Honchkrow is not tanky. It is very weak Glass Cannon. It cannot take a charge move. But what it can do is it can give you your shield and open up for those regular big players like Ferrothorn, like Mew, like Cofagrigus. And so that is why Honchkrow is such a very good Pokemon to have on your team when playing this. Now, Honchkrow here for Arcana in the one shield takes 75% of the meta. That is very good. That is very good. In the two shields, it takes 55. So that being the understatement of it all. You give one shield, you can get a ton of the meta. You give up two though, you are losing to the meta. This might be a good play for you to play upon your opponent to make sure your opponent gives up that second shield or not. So this is a wonderful Pokemon. Again, very intricate when it comes down to team building. You can work around it. As you see here, we're gonna have it come in as a switch, safe swap in. As you can see, PvPoke suggests it to lead, suggests it closes. It's kind of like a Frostlass, but it has no defense. With the attack stat of 150, this thing is definitely gonna win your CMP, but with the defense of 68, it's gonna lose everything. So one thing it does take notice of is the Jump Pluff that is out there. If you notice, you lose to Jump Pluff here, but in the no shield, if it decides it doesn't want to shield a Sky Attack, that does over 2/3 of its health, 92 out of its 155. That's a lot of damage that, you know, Jump Pluff is just letting go through. So there is play there against opponents that you are weak to. Now, what are you biggest weak to? Rock. Are there going to be rock Pokemon? Absolutely. Will there be Pelipers? You betcha. Rock, Pelipers, Gengars, Mews, like the top 1, 2, 3 Pokemon there on top of Ferrothorn and Jump Pluff, right? But you have ways out. This thing has Dark Pulse. Nothing that is going up against Honchkrow isn't going to need to give up a shield in order to win the advantage. So Honchkrow, even though it loses to those top tier are gonna have to give a shield, which could then open up your top tier, which is why it's such a great lead. As we're gonna close it out here, we're gonna pair it up with Cofagrigus. As you see, we're gonna close with Honchkrow. And Kofa and Honchkrow actually have a really great dynamic, sitting at a 582 right off the bat ranking. These two pair so well with each other. What Honchkrow can't get, Kofa can. As you see, gets the Pelipper. Does it win the matchup? Like, does it walk away with a ton of health? No, but Pelipper's now out. So now the Honchkrow's in on the Ferrothorn. We're gonna see what Sky Attack does. Oh, about half the health. As you can see there, does the chunk damage and opens up for the Generalist to come in. They don't have anything to go against this Ferrothorn, so they're gonna have to just take this damage. the beauty of the Honchkrow Cofagrigus pairing and just piling on either a Ferrothorn or a Shiftry, something that gives you that extra like chunk damage and spam off, you'll be really well with. So Honchkrow here again, ranked number 6 as a shadow, 3 Snarl tap move, with Dark Pulse being 4 taps and Sky Attack being 4/3. This Pokemon here is going to go up against that Crustle, and like we said, Rock Pokemon are available, and it's going to not be the thing I want, and oh, couldn't get the X-Scissor off. But Honchkrow is the best for you if you're looking for that fun and good coverage. Now, in the factions, great for you to have, because then you can play around your factions, play it 1 week, never play it for 3 more weeks, totally mess up with your opponent. But in the Silph solo version, it is just there for a great team presence, unless you're a Honchkrow player, because this is your time to shine. So get your Flying Darks ready, folks, as we are about to experience the Arcana coming May 1st. On the lookout, as this Thursday, I'm going to have Magic Mason and MJ Get It join me, as we're going to be doing the core breakdown for the Arcana Cup, talking about our core picks, and then doing our team building. We've got, with factions being a factor in this choice, why not get the analyst himself, MJ Get It, and the champion, Magic Mason, is here, been stopping by the studio lately, and has been amazing. So we're excited to have both of those analysts come through and give us their core picks. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to stay up to date, as Season 5 Wave 3 is splashing down and concluding our Silph season run. Hopefully you're having fun and getting your push to Ace, Elite, or Legend, however you are pushing there, as we are coming to the last 2 months. Be sure to get your 40 rounds in every month to get the topmost rankings for your boost. Good luck out there, battlers. Enjoy the Honchkrow, enjoy the Arcana Cup. I'm Sosaflo, and like always, enjoy your battles.